Alright, in this week's video, I'm going to be attempting to show you guys how I've made these beams. So here's an example of them finished. They're not perfect, I do need to extend them just a bit more up there. But anyways, I'm going to be trying to recreate this in another room on one of my other cabins. So the way I've been doing this is I've actually been using a sloped glazing, just like I did for my standing seam metal roof. You can see better there. So similar concept to that. So what I've done is I took this roof here and I copied it, and I've moved it up just so that I can see it, see what I'm working on. So to do that, you just click this roof and you'd Control C, and then you'd come to paste and you'd click align to stay in place, and then you'd adjust it up to see it. I'm not going to do it again because I've already got it. But once you've got that, you're going to come up here. I selected the wrong type. So this is already done because I've edited the type on one of my sloped glazing things, but I'll show you how to get these settings. So you come to edit type and you're going to want to select empty system panel, empty, and then grid, and this is going to vary depending on which direction you want the beams to go, but for beams to go this way, you're going to want to do grid 1. So you click fixed distance, and I've got these 6 foot on center. I might go down to 5 feet to see what it looks like. And then the other thing that you need to click is this mullions type for grid 1. You can see these two are affiliated, and same with these two. But to do that, you click on the caret, and there's these different mullion types, and I've got beams selected because this is a custom one I've created, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. But I guess just to show you the difference, I will do this rectangular mullion 1 to show you that it changes these. So now they're just black and skinnier. I'm going to go ahead and change that back to what it was. But that's how you would change these. And now they're back. So the next thing I need to do is get this down at the actual room level I want. So I'm going to try -1 feet and see what that looks like. You can see that these are sticking out, so I'll probably need to edit that I'll probably want to edit that. But if you were trying to achieve like an open rafter look, this would be a good way to do that as well. You just want to move it up to, like, let's see what 0 feet puts this at. Well, try -4 inches. Yeah. So if you're trying to get open looking rafter tails, which is something that I think looks pretty cool, but it's not necessarily something I'm doing on this project, this would be another great way to do that. But I'm going to go inside the room to see. Okay, so we can see that these beams are not low enough to appear in this room. Don't worry about this brown floor, this is the soil. I haven't fixed my site. This is not the right room, but I will show you. I've done some beams here. Let's see. Alright, so now I'm going to come back out to 3D, and I'm going to do -1 foot again. Let's see if that places them in the right spot. Okay, so we're getting very close to where I want these. I'm going to try and go down just like another inch to see how that looks. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. So I will come back to 3D. I'm going to adjust my section box so you guys can see this better. But as you can see, I'll come into this room. And I've got a ceiling in here that I'm kind of trying to base these off. If you wanted to base it just off the roof, you could do that as well. But here's how I've made the beams inside my cabin. It's just a lot easier than selecting the ceiling and modeling in place all of these beams, because that's something I've done before and it can be quite the hassle just trying to get this plane to be flat and model it and have it all look right. So this is just the easiest way I've found. I don't think this is going to work in every case. Obviously you're going to have to modify some things like let's see. I'm probably going to have to model and place a beam across here to make this look right, because this beam obviously wouldn't just hang out here with no support. So you may have to do some modeling in place to make this system work as a whole, but overall I think it's a pretty good way to do this. But now that I've got these in place, I want to make it so they don't hang out past the cabin wall. And this is going to be pretty simple, but I'll just show you guys how to do it. So you'll select that, and you'll click edit footprint just like a roof. And I'm going to do this in 3D. You cannot see the wall below, so I'm just going to guess. You can see those are still sticking out a little ways. So I'm just going to bump those in a little bit closer. Obviously I could hide the roof below and do this a lot better, but just kind of guess and it should work alright. Okay, so now they're not sticking out of the cabin except for over here. I will have to adjust this. Probably not going to do that now, but just know that if you have stuff hanging out like this, typically you just need to adapt the size of your roof system. Probably, I guess there's no issues over here, but I'll bring this in just because. And then there are all my beams. So now that these are in place, I'll show you. Perhaps this isn't the best way, but essentially what these are the same as these mullions here in this glass curtain wall. So what I did to actually create these is I clicked on this, which was like the preset in Revit, and I came up to edit type, and I just adjusted the width. So I believe this is a center line dimension, and it'll put 1.25 inches on one side and 1.25 inches on the other. So I just bumped that up to like 3.5, and then put my thickness at 7 inches, and then changed my material to wood. Obviously, not sold on that wood, but just for the sake of getting it in place, it works. But that is how you would create the actual beam. And anyway, I just think this is a lot easier way to get the beams in a space, and it centers them all, so you don't have to deal with that. So anyways, I hope that helps any of you that may be trying to model some beams in your project.